Nature is part of our everyday life in little moments. The hand-picked coffee beans really found a way to make it to our house. One of the best parts of the day. This is the moment where mindfulness, 5-minute space out moment, the mind tends to wander away. Sometimes we may take a moment to look at the sky, how bright it may be. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Until now, we've seen more things about facts, statistics, and a bit of what's going on our planet, nature, and all these crises that's going on. Some signs and some consequences. For anyone who's new here today, hi, my name is Alicia. I am a nobody who loves nature. And this episode is quite special because it marks the start of a new beautiful journey. Stay until the end to learn more about the new path we're taking. Today we landed in this wonderful park. I think we're zooming in. How does nature even show up in the little things, in the little moments? Look a bit closer. A quick look out of the window. Look at those spider webs. Anyway, lip balm. This one is strawberry infused. Okay, I also need to collect my hair now. Wait a moment. Oh, I remember this one. This is a beautiful flower. I mean, I know it's not real, but it resembles. I mean, it takes me to Hawaii, I guess. I imagine how it would be if I ever visited the lovely seaside there. But honestly, this one I bought from Portugal in a surfing trip I was fortunate enough to have. And it was quite a special experience. Fighting with the waves, feeling the sand with my legs. And I remember how many seashells I saw there. Okay, then I usually like to light up my eucalyptus scented candle, which of course gives an atmosphere both in the sense of fire and also I love the scent of it. But I guess eucalyptus is also a very special kind of tree. Okay, now it's time to start getting productive. Let's take out our notepad. Okay, I know. This paper is made out of trees. This is a bad example. Stay until the end. I want to share something with you because an alternative when it comes to planner or journaling. And it's also part of how our upcoming series will be shaped. Anyway, now when I need a break, it's time to go to the kitchen. Walking kind of barefoot on the wooden floors, and let's chop some vegetables on our wooden board. It's funny also how we love to make art out of it. I was also always fascinated by herbs and botanology. And then of course, I love to have my grape. When it's not expired. And then also when it comes to art, we always have interesting ideas and we make sure to remind ourselves that the beach for now is quite away. I wash my hands with a rosemary infused hand soap. And when my mind needs to wander away again, I like to see at some of my mini souvenirs, mini pine cones.
And after a hard day, it's time for bedtime. This is a time that nothing can distract me. That's why I love it so much. And listen to the natural soundtrack with the crickets But there comes a time where everything feels stuck. Even these subconscious natural elements that can uplift our moods, but sometimes the lack of intentionality can bring us back to our broken pieces.
Hey, why are you laying down? Hey, I don't want to talk right now. I don't want to talk to anyone, actually. Just leave me alone. Is everything okay? No, really, it's nothing. It's embarrassing, actually. Hey, tell them. This is not about you. There may be someone who is going through the same thing as you. And I'm not saying that what you're going through is the most easy or the most hard thing that can happen, but there's many people that can relate. And just know that also the person watching us right now is going through something. No, it's nothing really. It's just, the whole job hunting thing can really bring you down. It's a whole big thing. It's like you try, you know your worth. You feel that there's a big injustice, that the market is broken, blah blah blah. I'm not gonna yap about this, but job hunting is actually, at this point, I'm not even sure. I think it's over for me. Obviously, what you're going through is not easy. You're truly feeling stuck in life. Nothing is happening. You've been on the loop for how long? And you want this change. You want something to happen in your life, something incredible. Your journey is unique. Please don't gaslight yourself, or please don't try to minimize what you're going through. There is a reason that you feel this way. I'm sure the person watching may be going through the same thing, or something similar, or still something. Every person is going through their own battles daily. And the person watching this maybe also job hunting, or maybe they're working their off, or maybe they have 2 jobs trying to make ends meet, or maybe they work so hard, so much, barely sleep. Maybe their manager doesn't even recognize their efforts. Maybe they don't even get paid enough to do all these things. Maybe they feel underestimated, or that they are not treated fairly. Maybe the person watching this, if you are going through also job challenges, maybe personal challenges, relationship challenges, friendship challenges, family challenge, or maybe you're going through a serious sickness, please remember that if you feel a certain way, you're unhappy, please don't ignore this. Please don't tell yourself that it's nothing. It is. And as long as you acknowledge this, you're one step closer. It's the beginning of your journey. Where are you going with this? What are you trying to say? Say you love nature and just wait for the perfect opportunity. And where did you come from? To make nature part of your life. That's what I mean. It's like you wait after you finish all those, job applications, research, or any other work you need to have done. And when I have time, when I have the funds, when I have the resources, I'm gonna go to the forest or to the sea, to the park, or when I have the time, or when I do this and that. And I don't really see you integrating actively nature in your life. And at this, I'm not saying that what you're doing is hypocrisy. What I'm saying, Alicia, is that yeah, sure, facts and everything and statistics are extremely important, and it's very nice that these have been some very important facts have been shared with the world. The thing is, I love nature so much, and when you find yourself really low down, you just go through these natural momentums of reels, of stories, of accounts that put these nature sounds or these things to make yourself feel better. Only then to realize that if you actively integrated nature more into your life, then maybe you would feel a bit better. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, facts and information and statistics is very important. Like, what are the sources that cause certain degradation around us and everything. At this point, you're at a low point. So the thing is, let's not be theoretical here. I don't want theory at this point, I want practice. I want to apply some things. Okay, I see you and I hear you, and you're completely right. I mean, I love nature so much, and it's true, sometimes I really think about it. But yeah, please remember that at this point, this situation can be a bit draining. There's also not much strength at this point. And these are excuses. You need to get up and keep going. No one is gonna do that for you. I'm just here to remind you how much you love nature and how much your mood shifts when you integrate into your life. All right, I think this is the time. Take this. What's it? What? 30-day challenge. Daily Nature Awareness Journal. What? What? What's this about? So, this 30-day challenge will include something that's related to nature. It can be, I'm not gonna spoil it, because also we're gonna be improvising a bit. And what's truly important and truly special about this challenge is that sometimes it is important to push ourselves outside of our comfort zone, but when the pain or sadness sits too heavily on our chests or in our stomach, and we feel that we would love to try and we would love to do this for ourselves, it's good to just sit with the feeling and at least try to do a little something that can be inside of our comfort. Then gradually we can go and try more. So it depends also on the day, on the mood. There will be days that we may be doing some special exploration and maybe traveling on a budget. I'm highlighting this. And there may be days that we will get very creative at the comfort of our homes. So this is what's unique about this challenge. It can be adjusted to how we feel, which is really important to always acknowledge. Let's do this. And to you watching this right now, if you're going through an interesting, challenging time, it can be job related, it can be relationships related, friendship related, family related, sickness related, anything. Every challenge has its own troubles, of course, and some can be more heavy than others, depending also on how you feel things. If you can join me on this 30-day challenge, it's nice to support each other. Much love to you. Let's be here for each other. And I'm super curious if after 30 days there's gonna be a shift. Maybe, who knows? So this isn't before. I don't need to use words. If this represents you in any way, then please rest assured that to fighter yourself, I know you will find a way through this. I want this to be fun and to help bring some escape. And maybe we're gonna learn some things, both about nature but also about ourselves. Okay, this is my promise to complete these 30 challenges, and I remain devoted to doing this. First day starts tomorrow. Oh my god, I'm scared. I have some crazy ideas sometimes. And I'm here to remind you that all those times that you came back home after a hard day and all you ever wanted was to escape or just take that pain out of your chest immediately and it wouldn't go away. All those times that you felt like you're too small, all those times that you felt that you're like a failure, all those times that you felt that you didn't do enough, or if your current situation my voice doesn't even come out or even if your current situation is not feels unfair or feels like you have been made wrong either by life or by your surroundings, or that you deserve so much more and you know it deep in your heart and you know it, and I'm here to remind you that you're doing everything in your power and you did not fail. In fact, every day that you get out of bed and you show up, you try again, that's how you win. So whenever you feel like you fail, you have in fact won. You are tolerating things that are very challenging and you're facing them. Even if you felt like escaping, even if you feel like you can't do this anymore, and when you feel like you really want a break, that's not failing. That's realizing the tough situation you're in, and that's you putting your guard down so that you are able to recollect your strength and go up and fight again and again and again. Until one day, things become clearer, hopefully. I think life can be random sometimes. It feels random, it can be quite random. And maybe things do happen for a reason. Who knows? But the thing is, I'm gonna say something very cliche right now. It's gonna sound cliche, I know. But you went through so many battles until today, until right now. So you can do this. I can imagine that you're going through your own challenges, your own daily moments that truly test your patience and your strength and your willpower not to explode sometimes. Of course, it's not always like that. I mean, sometimes of course we have nice days, it can be up and down. They say like it can be like the heartbeat. But then of course there are periods of time where things don't seem to end. Days can be of course a bit better, but the situation is still there, it doesn't go. Maybe this happened for a reason, maybe not, I don't know. And personally, I'm the type of person that tries to find a reason for everything to keep my sanity. And yes, life can be very tough indeed. So many different layers in this life. Well, let's try an experiment. Even though I wish I could do something about it, you can join me in my 30-day challenge where we try to actively integrate nature in our lives, maybe in big ways or small ways, and then we can journal about it. But please don't forget that what you're going through is not easy, and I cross my fingers that this is not the case, and that you just have to keep going with your life, though in an effort to escape from this daily mental marathon. Welcome to the 30-day challenge of Nature ODR Journal.